2 or 2.5 weeks into my recuperation, the physical therapist has put the fear of manipulation and infection into me. And I get on the internet and I just start looking at what's out there. There's got to be something out there besides a CPM machine, which clearly isn't helping me. I needed something that would help me bend, not let my hips move backwards so that I could really make progress, and I came across the X10. I ended up with an X10 machine at 5 weeks, and that was very exciting for me. With the X10 machine, you're sitting up, your hips cannot move backwards, so that whatever progress you are making, you are actually making that progress. And the interesting thing was, as I used it, then I would go into physical therapy, we would do some bending, and the physical therapist would measure it. And he said to me at one point how impressed he was that whatever the machine was saying I was getting, he was getting with his tool, with his measuring tool. And he said that that's never really happened before. Being athletic, of course, I'm a little bit competitive. So the machine shows you, tells you where you're at each day, and each day I'd want to get a little bit further. It's sort of, it's competition against myself. It's the swimmer in me, just that 1 second better time, and that was really helpful. The another thing that we adjusted the machine for was some weight training, so that I could actually start putting pressure on the machine and utilize the muscles in and around my knee and my quads and my hamstrings and all of that. And that was really helpful also. I started on the X10. I was barely able to get 79 degrees, okay? But when it gets to 69 degrees, it slows down a lot. And the second that you, as a patient, feel that you're in pain, it stops because it feels the resistance. It senses the resistance of your legs. The X10 was really helpful with getting me from the 79-degree angle to about 115 degrees. And that all happened in 3 weeks. It's pretty darn good. And especially when you consider I'm already 5 weeks out. So there's already a fair amount of scar tissue that has developed. Since they took the X10, I have now gotten up to about 120 degrees. I have no pain walking, which is a miracle. It's one of the strangest feelings to be able to leave. I went to a concert a couple weeks ago in the city, and I walked 15 blocks to Grand Central, and I could have skipped there. I was so happy, and I had no pain, and it really is remarkable for someone like me who was in so much pain and now can do a lot of the things I enjoy without pain. And in fact, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, Joe and I went out and played tennis for an hour, and it was really fun. My husband and I went out and played tennis for an hour, and that was really, really fun. So there is light at the end of the tunnel. I would not be at this place. I'm only 9.5 weeks out. I would not be here at this place without the X10. And I can tell you that when I tell people who have had knee replacement that I had knee replacement 9.5 weeks ago or 8.5 weeks ago or whatever, they just look at me like they can't even believe it, and watch me walk around. I have no limp. I have no discomfort. I would love to be able to one day bend to 130 or 135 degrees, and I'm sure I'll get there. It'll just be a slower process. If I still had my X10 machine, I would probably get there more quickly, but they took it from me. If I had had it from the beginning, I'm pretty sure that I would have recovered even more quickly than I'm recovering now, and that the scar tissue, that that I would probably at this point already be to 130 degrees. It really is. It really is it's a wonderful machine. I don't know what else to say about it. It really is. It's a great invention. I think that there's a lot of added expense and pain that would be circumvented by lots of patients if more people had access to it.
X10, back to full strength.